how we're doing. 24th of April 2018. Solo wild camp in Camp Bob. Really look forward to it. There's a few lads coming up tomorrow, and then there's a few lads coming up on Saturday, so this wood's going to be really busy over the weekend. But I've got a couple of days off, and I thought I'll come up here a day before everyone gets up here and get a bit of peace and quiet and a bit of me time, you know. It is nice to have the group meetings. I absolutely love them, but I do enjoy a solo as well. It's now better than getting out by yourself and having a solo camp, you know, just to gather your thoughts and chill out, you know. And the wife gave us the green light, so cheers, pet, appreciate that. We were up here yesterday bringing loads of pallets in. We had 2 vanfuls full of pallets. There's about 12 or 13 lads come up yesterday to give her a hand, so lads, appreciate that. Massive respect to yourself for taking your own time out and coming up and getting all this pallets in, you know. Anyway, I'm going to get camp set up and then get some food on, I think, maybe a can of beer. I'm not going to sit and get pissed, because it's not about that when you come out by yourself, it's just coming to enjoy it. But I've brought a few cans with us just to enjoy, maybe get a bit of work done, try and build maybe a wood store for myself, you know, because I'd like to store some wood like I'm sitting on here, you know, get it all seasoned for me fire on me camp place, you know. So anyway, I'm waffling. I'll bring you back once I'm all set up. I might put a bit of time lapse on this one, because that magic trick, I done that last time. I think I'll do a bit of time lapse for this one. So anyway, like I say, I'm waffling, you know what I mean. I'll catch us in a bit. Boosh, finished. Just all this to pack away now. Get everything, all the admin areas sorted, you know. So I know where everything is. Happy days, I'm happy with that. It's a nice setup. I'll show you once it's all finished, once I've got all my admin sorted. But he's happy, I'm happy. This is where it's at, people. This is where it's at. Get out and do a bit of wild camping. You know it makes sense. Right, all set up, lads. I've got me water on the tree there. I've got my hammock just for sitting reading later on. It's just a day hammock, like a seat hammock, you know. It's not a, you couldn't sleep in it like, but it's a canny little hammock. I've got the carpet bed on the night. Dog's all comfortable on top of it. I've just put a wool blanket, my sleeping bag's underneath. Give a little look under there. It's the snug pack underneath. So just put that on while he's lying about during the day. I've got my torch. By the way, this torch, right, I've actually bought it myself. It's not been given it and all that, but I've had it a couple of weeks now. But I've used it a few nights, and if you look on, you can still see it's still got like 3 left. It's only used 1. I've used it for 2 nights. What a little light that is, by the way. Really hides off some light, and also you can dim it as well. Really good thing. So if ever you're looking for like a light just to, you know, have hanging over your hammock or whatever, that is an absolute belter. That's the Gold Zero Flash. It's the one with the double light. It's got a one on the front as well. But honestly, lads, I cannot recommend it enough. And I didn't get that given for free. I bought it myself. A lad called Glenn showed me it at one of the bushcraft meets, and when I seen it, it's actually like one of them tilly lamps, you know, when you actually light it up on the night time. What a cracking bit of light it gives off, you know. And it's USB charged. So there's the USB on the bottom. Really good bit of kit. So if anyone's looking for a light, when I get something good, I generally say about it, and I never get anything for nout. I.e. stuff sent to us, I knock it all back, to be fair, all the Chinese stuff. I can't be arsed with it. And to be fair, a lot of it's a lot of shite. Some stuff's alright, but I just tend to... Right, lads, if you're looking for a little lantern, right, for the size of that, and honestly, it's tiny, right, that gives off like, you know, like the Coleman dual fuel things, the lights. Absolutely awesome bit of kit. I bought this myself. I didn't get it given or nothing like that. There was a lad at a meet, Glenn. Cheers, Glenn. Absolutely cracking bit of kit, mate. He told us about them. He had his. He told us where to get it. I actually got it off Amazon, actually, and this is the one. There's 2 sorts. You can get one with the 3 LEDs on here, then you also get the LED on there, but then there's one without the LED on the top. but it's worth getting the one with the LED on the top for the same sort of money, you know. It's a £5 difference or something, you know. But it's the Gold Zero flash, absolutely awesome. It's USB charged, and I'm not joking here, right? I've had this on for 2 nights, and look, there's 4 lights. I've still got 3 lights left there. Awesome, brilliant bit of kit. It's got a dimmer on it and everything. Really, really good bit of kit. Like I say, if I get something decent, I always tell you, and that is a great bit of kit. Anyway, I've got my little table down there. One table anyway, with tabs and me batteries on. I've got a couple of batteries so I can keep videoing and things like that. I've got my fridge. That's my fridge with my ice in. I'll take this round. I'll give you a quick look. Oh, it's the only thing, this ground. So I've got my ice in there. I've just got 8 cans a day. That'll see us right. A couple of Fanta lemons. Got a bit of steak and that in there and for tomorrow. So happy days. Got me snug back. Got me burger on the tree. And down here is just all my essentials. All my cooking kit. Cooking bottles. Just a book to read. You know, the piss bottle usual. First aid kit. Binoculars. I've got a few new catapults. I'm just getting a Gamekeeper John catapult. Obviously we're all trying to DR into the old catapults between we're in Camp Bob, so, and I'm just getting this off a lad in a bar. Cracking bit of kit. This is a Milo catapult. So I'm going to have a little bit of plinking. Obviously my knife. I've got my rations. I've got rations. I've got a bit of steak as well, but I always bring enough. I always bring a few of these out in case I get hungry. Wash kit, fire lighting kit, bit of soap and water for washing my pans and that. Gloves to do my work, and then there's another stove there. And I've got my firebox somewhere. The new firebox. I think I'll have that lit tonight, and we'll have a little fire with it. But there's all my kit sorted. Dog's happy as out there, isn't he? Chilling out. Don't know if you can see through there. I'll give you a little look. It's all the wood we brought in last night. There's absolutely loads of it, like. Starting to dry out. We have had a bit of rain up here recently, so it's got wet again, but it'll get there. It'll definitely get there. So that's me camp for the night. Quite happy. So I've got tonight by myself. I've got tonight by myself, and then Gaz and that's coming tomorrow. Don't know. I think John and Gareth's coming up. Stevie Telfad's coming up, and then there's a load coming up on Saturday. All the Mac and Wonders are coming up, so there'll be plenty of people in the woods over the weekend. So, but I just thought I'd get out tonight and get a solo. I haven't done a solo for absolutely ages, and I thought I'd bring the dog out. I mean, listen to that, absolutely lush. Apart from that dog barking in the background, like, I'll be up in the village, because the village is about 2 miles away, but by a mile away or something. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right, I'm waffling. Catch you in a bit. Good boy, eh? Good lad. You're in the way a bit there, Chase. Oh, loves it, loves it. Right, I'm just going to prep some firewood for tonight. Let's get a bit of prep done now, and then it saves us doing it later on when it's dark and everything. So I'm going to have a little fire tonight. Just sort of for a bit of morale, you know, sitting, chill out around the fire. There's no better. It's not going to rain tonight, so I've got that quite high up. People will probably see I've got that far too high. But what it is I want to see about, you know, I want to see the wildlife coming through and things like that. So I know it's not going to rain tonight, so I'm going to have that really high up, you know, just so I can have a good 360 view, you know. So that's the plan. So I'm going to get on, do a bit of wood chopping and getting ready. A bit of wood preparation for tonight. Get a nice little pile going, and we'll have a fire. Chase, have a fire, son. Hey, what? Give us a kiss. Give us a kiss then. Yes, that's a good boy. That's a good boy, aren't you? Hey, you are a good lad. Right, I'm gonna crack on with this. Right, go on then. Get yourself away. Good lad. Get back. doing is all the little bits on the edge, putting into the small pile for when I end up coming to burn to start my fire. And then obviously that's the next size. Then you've got the bigger stuff. And it's all about prepping your fire. If you get everything ready before you start your fire, makes it a lot easier, so you're not chasing things about, you know, you're not chasing, I need the next stick, where's the next stick, where's that, and you know, if you've got everything there at the side here, you should never really have a problem starting a fire, to be fair. I say I'm probably, all this stuff here is off the bottom of the trees, and it's absolutely awesome for starting fire, because it's dry as, you know, there's no light getting to it, so it's just drying out and dying. It's all just stuff I've just collected, and obviously that'll do. So you've got the small stuff, the next size, and then you've got the bigger stuff. And if you get it all prepped before you start your fires, you know, it saves a lot of messing around. It really does. So like here's one here that's obviously just been snapped off the bottom, but it's all just dead. You know, it's absolutely dead, and it's ideal like tinder, you know, because that there will start a fire like no problem at all. You know, get that into you and start a bit, and then the next size up, just, I mean, it's dead. Perfect. You shouldn't really have a problem in the summer starting a fire, to be fair, if you prep it right anyway. Still on just processing, just getting them all into small bits. Right, what I'm doing now, just to prep for me fire lighting. See all this here? This is all dry, nice dry grass. So just gonna get a load of this. What's the plant here? Get a load of that. Need an absolute load of it. It's just finding the dry stuff, normally on the top. Oh, there's a nice. Get a good handful. You don't want hardly any green in it, you don't want any green in it. So it's just looking about to find lots of dry. We have had a bit of rain up here, but it's not too bad that. It's a bit wet that one. So just bear with us. Just looking for the nice dry stuff. See this here? Perfect. Pull it off. Lovely. So there, you've seen us get the dried grass, alright? Just basically make a nice handle, nice bowl that you blow, and I've got some jute twine, alright? Now jute twine comes in really handy anyway for like tying stuff to trees, or you know, tying your tarp up or anything. So it's always handy to have a bit of jute twine in your fire kit, you know. To be fair, I need to update my fire kit. It's been a while since I've used it, but I'm doing this for all the young'uns who watch my videos and stuff like that. So basically what we're doing is we're just pulling all the strands out, alright? And hopefully we'll get a fire going. It's been a while since I've done it, so good practice for me. And all I'm doing is I'm just fluffing it all up so that we'll get a nice tinder, a nice fine you know, you wanting that, like all the fibres out of it, you know, so it takes to a bit of Amadou, if I can get that stuff started, because that's a pain in the butt, but we'll have a go. So it's just basically getting that all nice and all the fibres up, stick it in the bird's nest, too. Cheers. Just got a chili con carne in there for tea and rice, so that's going to go on the open fire. We'll get that on now. So once it's all set up, bring you back. There we go. Chili con carne and rice. Open fire. Sitting chilling. I've got my can of beer. Deer in the background. Chaser's sitting chilling on the bed. Look at him. He's happy. Little curls on him, man. Bless him. It's like Bob Marley, isn't he? Dreadlocks. Look at them bad boys. So aye, nice little chill. Just been on the phone to Gaz. He'll be up about 2 o'clock tomorrow. So happy days. A few lads coming up, like I said. So I'm going to sit back, enjoy my scran, and sit and read my book. That's the plan for the night. Nice chilled out night. Right, I will see you in a bit. Morning, people. Just got up. It's 7:30. My teeth brushed, got the fire on, got my breakfast on. I'm just gonna get washed and cleaned up and aye, just because you're in the field, you're not in the woods camping, doesn't mean you don't have to look after your personal hygiene, you know. It's one of the most important things that you need to do. It's how men go down, you know. Personal hygiene takes note. Couple of 10 minutes in the morning, get yourself a wash, brush your teeth, get yourself cleaned up. Job's a good one, you know. No excuse not to do it, really. That doesn't take much. Put a bit of towel and a bit of shower gel in or something, you know, just to get a quick wash and freshen up. And no better anyway, to be fair, like there's no better. But no, just because you're in the field doesn't mean you kind of get washed and cleaned up. And little shower in the woods. Got my breakfast on, so I'm getting washed, cleaned up, breakfast is on, you know. Good thing here as well is we've got a water source just over there, so it's no drama with the water, you know. But That makes a massive difference in the field. Bit deodorant, bit of roll on, jobs are good, you know. Couple of days you can get a strip wash. But definitely no excuse not to get a wash and a freshen up in the woods, like. No excuse at all. Oh, and you know what? Makes you feel 10 times better, like. Nice not to wake up with a hangover, to be fair. It's nice not to wake up with a hangover. Clean t-shirt on, spot on. Excuse the beer belly, need to get back to the gym. And that, fresh as a daisy, mint. Breakfast will be done. Happy days there, put all my stuff away. And then it's crack on with your day, you know. Dirty stuff put away. I'd say there's no reason for anyone to be stinking in the woods, like. You know, you're always going to have the smoke fire smell and, you know, the outdoor smell, but needs to be, personal hygiene's definitely a big thing in the field, like. Right, son. Boosh. Cheers. Just making a little spatula, leaving the woods. So I've always got some of the, you know, I use as for cooking, you know, just passing a bit of time away before the lads come. But there's no tree here, so I've had to bury this into the ground. It's quite deep, just buried it in just so I've got somewhere to work on, you know. So I didn't want to chop any more trees down around where I am, just for the sake of a table, you know. It's definitely not what I want to do. So there's one where to chop down to thin out over there. So I've just cut it up, and it's about so deep into the ground, but it gives us somewhere decent to work on, you know. Happy days, happy days. So I'm just making a utensil, you know, just something to keep in the woods. I'll leave hanging up in a tree, so I've always got it here, you know. Put a little hole in the end, and that'll do. It's just something to pass a bit of time away when you're in the woods. I've got the music on in the background. I've obviously had to turn it off for copyright, but just nice to whittle away, you know. And I can just leave them hanging up in my little spot, so they're always here. I've had a bit plink on this morning. Put a few targets up. I've got my air rifle and I've got my catapult there. So I've had a little plink on this morning. That's been canny. So just passing a bit of time away before everyone comes up, you know, because it'll be probably a bit noisier later on, you know. So it's nice to enjoy your own time in the woods. Right, got a few new toys here. Got the new Milbro, and I've got a Gamekeeper John PPMG, and in there I've got my 9.5 ball bearings. I've got my HW100 that I've been having a bit plink with. See if a nice wood pigeon comes in, it'll be getting it. And then I've also got all my carving kit, you know. It's nice just to chill out. I've probably said it 10 times in this video, like, but it really is nice just to get out on your own and totally chill. Definitely where it's at. Anyway, I'm going to do a bit of whittling. See you in a bit. What a cracking little knife that is. Little Ben Orford, absolutely awesome. Get this all level down here and we'll work our way up from there.
How we doing? Right, I'm just going to have a little plink, have a play about with them new sights I've got on. So a bit of zeroing in. The rifle I've got is a Wayrock HW100. It's in .22 with a thumb stock. It's a really nice rifle, really lovely rifle. Probably one of the better ones you can get on the market. You know, they are a cracking rifle. There's a few lads I've seen on YouTube who've got them. Jorvik Outdoors, is it? He's got a HW100, cracking little rifle. He'll know the score. But I'm just going to do a bit of zero because I've just bought them scopes. To be fair, they're probably too big for the rifle. To be fair, they're more of a, you know, for like a rim fire. But we'll see how we get on with them. So I'm just going to spin round, have a bit of shots down there. It's about 30 yards, set about 28 to 30 yards there. So I'm going to have a little plink before the lads come. So I'll see you in a bit.
Oh, she's on now. She's on now. Pellet on pellet. Yeah. Right. I think I'm somewhere near now. A little bit of alterations there. What I'm going to do is go and cover the holes up and take a few more shots and just make sure that I'm bang on, you know, because hopefully we'll get a few pigeons when they come into roost tonight, if the noise is quiet, if it's quiet enough, you know. Be nice to get a bit of pigeon breast on the old campfire, wouldn't it? So I'll go and stick my little stickers on so I can reshoot again and bring you back. Right, I've just covered the where I've been shooting, just like a little sticker that you can stick back over so then you can see the target again when you hit it. I've just covered them up now, so I'm going to have another couple of shots just to get it bang on for myself. Probably takes you about 4, 5, 6 shots, you know, to get it bang on for myself. Basically, I want it right, I want it bang on, I want it like pellet over pellet if I can get it, you know. So it's just a little bit of tweaking here and there and I should get it right. Once it's set, it should be absolutely fine. Like, obviously, if you bang your rifle, you have to reset them again, but we'll see anyway. Right, that top target there, I'm going to smash that one. See if I can hit that in the middle. Watch what happens. Not a bad bit of grouping. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. Right, lads. I've never used my firebox, so I'm going to give it a go now. And I've got the little fire going there, but I want a little play about with this. So I want to make myself something to eat. A lot of people swear by them. I've never had one, so thought I'd invest in one and see what I think of it myself, you know. It's the only thing with them zebra billy cans. Should all come with them fasteners on.
Loving that. Never really use wood stoves, I just use an open fire. I really like that. Everyone raves on about them, I thought, I'll get one. They're not cheap, mind. Definitely need some things for that handle. Do mind nothing. Some heat comes off as well. Well, I think she's done. So we'll take that off. Let that simmer for a bit. Cracking bit of kit that. Well happy with it. Love it. Perfect. Really do like it. Actually, and to be fair, it didn't take many sticks. Didn't take many sticks at all. Yeah, let's put that in. Lovely, lovely. What we got? Chickpea curry. Most of you will know about cutting the packets lengthways. Most of you will know about cutting the packets that way instead of that way. Just stops your spoon getting covered in food, you know. Handy. No. Dinner is served. Dinner is served. The boys are back out again.
Hello, Jay. How are we doing?
Howdy, son.
I'm doing YouTube.
Just tipped up.
We're here.
He's got everything apart from the kitchen sink. That's at the front gate.
It's actually at the front gate, believe it or not. I was going to put it on my back for the crack, like, because I had the frying pan hanging on us and everything.
Oh, you've got some gear. Look at the new water bag. Look at the new camo bag.
Oh,
the new fridge.
The fridge. Do you know, you never want a camouflage fridge, do you?
Nah, because you need to find your beers.
Reason why? Because when you've had a few drinks, you'll always want to find it. So it stands out really well. And that's my new little buy from Lidl's.
Bargain?
Bargain, 15 quid.
For now.
It's a little inflatable one, so once all the drink's drunk, you collapse it, clip it onto your burger, and you're not carrying a big plastic box.
Mint?
Downside is I've got the blocks in it, like, you know. But...
Scotty's here, just tipped up, straight on the can.
Aye. Little walk past there. Hello.
And then we've got Stevie's just tipped up. He's just testing out his new hammock. He's just bought the XL hammock. Happy days, Stevie.
Oi, oi.
Mint. And then we've got Scotty's over there, normal place. And over in the far corner, right over the back, we've got...
Is that the red corner?
The red corner. Gareth and John. So we'll probably bring them in a bit later. Cheers, lads. Back on it. Geordie corner with a brew nail. This is where it's at. Hook and belter, lads.
Won't make sense.
You know it.
Oh, lovely. What do you reckon of the new sign, lads? Scotty's made it for her. Camp Bob, just on our little bit, you know. We've got the big one coming in the parachute. But Scott, top man. Cheers, bud. Awesome, that. Brilliant, mate. Love it.
I've got targets. Paper targets. Put them on there.
Is that comfortable, lad?
It's actually a better way to shoot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just make you a better shooter.
Oh, definitely. That is an absolute cracking bit of kit, that. That's the light I showed you earlier on in the video. It lights the whole place up. Just move out the way there, Scott, so I can see yours over there. Just see what sort of... It's lit that whole area up there. They're as good as them Coleman dual fuel, the two mantle lighters. They're as good as that. Brilliant bits of kit. Anyway, we're just sitting, gonna get tea on, a few beers, chill out. So I'll probably bring yous back tomorrow. Getting the food on, bit of chill time. We've made a range. I'll show you that in the morning. And there's Gareth there. Oi, oi, Gareth.
Oi, oi, John, lad.
Alright, son.
Oi, aye, sound, mate.
Is this where it's at, war kid?
It is, aye.
Hey! John boy! What? You alright there, pal? Mint. Mint crack. Right, the beers are flowing, so we're going to cut this off now. And I'll catch us probably in the morning. Unless something funny happens, I might get my camera back with. See you in a bit. Got the dog and Scotty over there. Look at the dog. He's chilling like a boss, isn't he? Look at him. Gareth, say hello, mate.
Hello, you alright?
Oi, oi. Stevie.
Oi, oi.
John boy.
Alright.
Gaz. Just sitting around chilling. Quiet night tonight. Few beers. Not stupid. The big party's tomorrow night. I'm not going to catch that one, but I'm sure Gaz will have it on his video, won't you?
I'm going to get it all on film for you.
Get it all on film, mate.
I'm going to just send it over to you.
See
Live and direct.
Live and direct in Camp Bob. Gaz is doing the walk of shame. See you later, Gaz! Everyone's just chilling out. Everyone's up this morning. Stevie over there, he's just made the bacon sandwiches and that. Scotty over there. And then Chase is just sitting chilling there. And then we'll show you what we've done. This is the new range. So basically, you've got the seating area. You've got a rifle rest. Like a rubber foam, sorry. And then there's the range down there, straight into a drop, a backdrop, you know. A few targets up. Then we're going to have another one here for the catapult going up. So what do you think, people? We're going to paint it all green and black so it blends in with the woods. It's coming together. It's definitely coming together. Right, lads, just before I go, the lads have finished off the rifle range. Here we go, I'll just show you.
Got all the guns up there. Got a few decent rifles there. You've got the BSAR 10. You've got the Daystate Huntsman Classic in 177. And you've got the HW 100. And we've got a Wyrock 77 in it. Our classic, absolute belter.
Finger checker.
Yep, great little rifle. Like I say, there's the range. Set at about 28 to 30 yards. So we'll have a nice little plinking session. So look forward to the next videos where we're doing a bit of rifle range, putting zeroing in, and Gaz has got all his tools here.
I'm looking for pins. Pins. You can't have pins on it.
So anyway,
There we are.
John's bringing this in. John, I'm going to fill this so I want to buy.
Want that one? That go and shift.
just fire that first. Go and get that down.
Are we
Get
having a
that.
race to see who can pop it like?
I think there's only one in this.
You've got one shot to hit it, or Gaz is going to take our and hit it.
What, the yellow thing?
Aye.
Oh, Stez.
You know.
You're alright them on there for a punt.
Daddy put 10 swingers.
10 shots.
10 shots.
Aye, aye.
You ready?
Go on then, mate.
From the left to the right.
From the left to the right, go on then.
Look for Tech Engineering.
There's one.
Oh, much better. And if I gone to them at the top of the bank, no, I was gone there. See Davey.
There's two. Shooting, Gaz.
Gunsmith.
There's three.
Making it mate's boots and everything.
There's four.
Engineering, good.
There's five. Fucking shooting, Gaz. 6. Cracking, mate. 7. Ho, ho, ho. 8.
Showing off now.
Oh, he didn't have the last bullet in. Come on, mate, you've got to finish it off. 8 shots in the targets.
I've only got
8 shot mags.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, that's why I was saying 10.
Must have already had 2 off them.
Good shooting, them sights on there.
On tape and all.
On tape, aye.
On tape and all.
It's going in my vid, this one. Go on then, Gaz. Yes.
See it?
Oh, yeah, shooting, that's it, 10. 10 out of 10, well in, mate. Cracking shooting, pal. There's one, Gareth.
It's just not long enough, is it? We'll put another one on the front. But the guns aren't long enough.
Oh.
Right, go on.
I think someone moved it a little bit on that side.
Right, see you later, lads. See you on the next one.
No, how it's John, number 1.
Go on then. Starting again. One. Two.
I might like it.
4. Well then, Gareth. 5. Shooting. 6, wasn't it? Did you miss that? Did you? Go on then, Gareth. We'll gear that one.
No, he did. Didn't think he did, you know.
7. Shooting.
Still shaking, man, John.
Shaking. Why?
You can shit like a fucking shitting dog.
No, it's John's fault, I missed it.
Oh, he's on it.
Is that any more?
Corp on it.
Nice, 2 more.
I must have been 9 more.
No, you must
8.
have screw. A math is getting taught.
Sit the same one twice, man. That's what it is.
9. Oh, shooting, mate. Come on, last one.
Oh, a big G.
Shooting. 10. Well in. Well in.
But I've got another 5 thingies in new so I can get 15. And that.
You could, aye.
Where's Roycastle?
Well, what you going for? So you can get as many as you can until you miss, like.
Aye.
The record.
We'll do a gamekeeper. Johnny's going for that 50, innit? And 1 shot in 50 shots off the belt, hitting the target.
Aye.
I think he's up to 30 something. Battery's too low. There we're gone. Right, it's going off. See yous on the next one, because that's my battery gone. See yous later. Periodic Wild Campers just tipped up there with a flag. That's where it's at, mate. That's where it's at, pal. I'm heading home, but the boys are all here. Fucking gutted, lads. Gutted. Gutted. Right, I'll see ya. I'll see yous all later, right? Oi. I'll see yous all later. I'm away, aye. Fuck us. Fucking Bella. You got your music on? Not yet. Brilliant. See yous on the next one.